talk, and then we'll sort of wrap up with some UFO talk because there's been a lot of news, UFO news recently. One of the things UAP spotted, and from what I read, and like I said, you could clarify it. We sent a missile to hit it, and it sort of just brushed it off like nothing. So, what do you want to share about this missile hitting
Yeah,
or wanting to hit a UAP?
yeah. So this UAP being tracked, direct hit with a missile. This was shared within the United States government
Hmm.
today. I guess today was a pretty big meeting because, I guess I believe it's Congress or the House wants to declassify a lot of these
Hmm.
documents regarding UAPs and make it more public knowledge because I think the general public, aka Banter on the Rocks, has a lot of questions about this stuff,
Yes.
from drones to plasmoids. We've covered it all here
Hmm.
and we'll continue to do so. But I really actually appreciate this because I feel like it's bringing more footage and stuff, like what we saw today
Hmm.
with, US military tracking something, hitting it directly with a missile. It looked like it
Yeah.
kind of split slightly, like
Hmm.
little chunks of it came off, but the thing just kept going. And it kind of looks like kind of like Flubber, the movie,
Yeah.
where it's just made out of like a weird like gelatin
Yeah.
type thing, and it's totally unearth-like. It's traveling at high speeds. Obviously, it's smart enough to keep
Hmm.
going, not kind of give in to things like that.
Yeah.
I when I messaged you that video, John, I'm like, we're screwed because it's like if it's taking a missile, that's kind of missiles are the best things we got here on
Yeah.
Earth. Like, it's not like we have crazy laser beams
Next to nukes,
next.
but that way we know what happens with that.
Yeah, exactly. Then we're screwed.
Yeah.
Everybody, all of us. So, obviously nobody wants anything like that to happen, but it's just we. I don't know if any of those chunks that fell down. It looked like there's like it's split into three, and like if
Hmm.
they could collect, it looked like they were over the ocean, so that might be a tough
Hmm.
grab.
Yeah.
But if you could ever obtain something like that, which it sounds like there's potential that some of these things that they found, I guess they kind of dig up quite a bit
Hmm.
of it. I think a lot of the declassifying portions is recovery stuff
Hmm.
and kind of depicting like what this stuff is. Does it seem like it's from Earth? Does it seem like
Hmm.
it's interstellar? You name it. And again, there's a zillion different theories on it.
Yeah.
The ocean theory, where they're living in our oceans because they're vastly unexplored. There's like theories of Antarctica. Is it behind
Yep.
an ice wall? Is it, they're here, but we just can't see them? Are they
Hmm.
minute? Are they moving at speeds that we humans
Yeah.
can't recognize? You name it. Are they
Hmm.
camouflaged amongst us? Is another theory. So, crazy.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think what kind of hits hard about a lot of this is before, like growing up, it's like you hear about movies,
Hmm.
conspiracy, like random conspiracies, but these are like film documented,
Yeah.
like legitimate, like the military is talking about this stuff and
Yeah.
they don't know what the hell it is. So that's where it's like, damn, this is real, real.
It's getting real. Yeah,
Yeah,
because if they're talking about it at Congress, it means it's real. It's not a movie. It's not Independence Day.
yeah,
It's not Signs, which honestly, Signs feels like real.
yeah,
But it's out there. Where they're at, we don't know. But like I say, I think those that have listened to us for quite a while, we're a big believer in space and aliens and that they're really living among us. So it's very interesting. It's scary to sort of see that because, like you said, missiles are next to nukes are our best type of weapon. And if we can't take down a UAP, what are we going to do when there's thousands, maybe upon millions of UAPs if that's the case?